No, that's what we're rolling. Yep. All right. Well, it pinged in Discord, so we must be good.
If you want to quickly check, you can go into the Discord and then the Twitch thing. You can just watch it straight from Discord.
I don't doubt you.
Just to make sure we're live.
I have no doubt that we're actually live. What did you say? Just jump in this, hit play?
Yep.
I'm sure we're live. It says we're live. We're live with Arcana. There we go.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay.
We're rocking and rolling. We're all our social medias. Hey, everybody. My name's Joe.
I am also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES's Life for our Sunday night startup. Today we are playing Arcana. The future of the world, or the future of the kingdom is in the cards, is the title line there, which is kind of hard to see. But, so Arcana is I hesitate to call it a JRPG, but it is definitely an RPG.
I was about to say, it just looks like a standard RPG.
It does. It's a very like first-person dungeon crawly RPG. There's some isometric points on map travel and everything, but it's got a weird, different kind of unique take on everything. Everything's card-based. So the enemies are on cards, and you guys are cards, and when you die, your card gets torn up.
There are so many games that I have seen that are dungeon crawlers that are card-based. I think it probably has its own genre name.
I mean, possibly, but this was 1992. So, methinks this was probably before a lot of that.
Probably, but I think it would fit in the genre. It just says role-playing game on our...
Potentially, yeah. Alright, so, as always, discussion of box art cover. I think box art's pretty cool.
It looks kind of like a Planeswalker.
Oh, here, I got a bigger picture for you. Wow. It does look kind of like a Planeswalker from Magic. I mean... Not quite as grandiose as a lot of them are. They're usually wearing pretty fancy, crazy armor and stuff. It's just frankly, a fairly...
Thinking about Planeswalkers, just Jace Mind Sculptor.
It's just fairly...
What a garbage Planeswalker.
An attractive witch with a short sword and some tarot cards, and she's got some lightning blowing up behind her. It's pretty much where we're at. So, let's have a look at the back of the box here. Now, in the back of the box... We get something different. Instead of the usual 4 1-inch squares, we get 3 1.25-inch squares for screenshots. But you do get a view. So you can see on the sides here, that's your party composition. And then the center screen is obviously what you see in the bottom screen, or the bottom section would be like your text box and your menu choices and things. So you get a real idea for the layout. Like 95% of the game is that.
Okay.
So you are not very often going to be outside of that layout. Over here, Arcana, it's got like the textbook. Arcana, new to Arcana's secret. Arcana, to enclose or defend. Mysterious knowledge known only to initiates. Ancient rites, spiritual powers understood by only a few. The secrets held by the card masters, now fast disappearing. So this kind of explains the base story. So at one point, a bunch of people who were the card masters, the best thing you can compare that to, I guess, think of it like Middle Earth, where the elves are dying out, the last of the elves. You're one of the last of the elves. You're the last guy that can basically use the power of these cards to stop evil, blah, 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 blah.
It's like if in Yu-Gi-Oh! You're the only person.
It would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, Rob, how's it going? I cast a spell. Do you cast Magic Missile? Do you attack the darkness? Let's have a look at the manual.
There's nothing to attack.
Oh, come on, Manuel. Why will you not work? Oh.
It was.
There it is. Hey, it took it a second. This one's scanned from somebody's... I think box office video, so it used to belong to a video store. Still, manual is a manual. So as usual, we get the front page. We got the replace the box cover. Here you get a different opening screen of the game. You get your layout, your table of contents. Here it explains the legend of the card masters. And then explains you, the players. There are many players you can go across. Rook is you. You're the main character. And you can see we definitely got some JRPG artwork in here. You get that good feel. Tifa, which I think is actually a character from like Final Fantasy somewhere down the line. I feel certain they've used the name Tifa before. Ariel, Salah, Axis, which is the good old dwarf boy. Raynal, the sorcerer.
Doesn't even get a name. It's literally just the Pope.
It's just the Pope. I mean, it is kind of just the Pope, though. You're right. Darwin, and then you get spirit cards. So your job, the game consists of 5 dungeons, right? The first 4 dungeons, you collecting these spirit cards, which you use to seal away the evil in the 5th dungeon. So those are your spirit cards, and they do actually like become members of the party. Tells you how to use the controller. This game has a lot of buttons on the controller that are not used. It could have been on the regular Nintendo. You need A, B, start, and control pad.
Okay.
Look out. Here it explains tips on using menus. The abilities. So this is kind of important. Most of your spells and peoples and attacks have a type. Earth, fire, wind, water. And then all of the cards that are the enemies in the game will have kind of a border that will match one of these. And so this little chart here explains to you fire is strong against wind and earth, but weak against water. Water strong against fire, blah, 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 blah. So
you should keep that up.
Yeah, the chart's actually kind of important. And then here it explains the 6 stage areas you'll be in. So you get the Village of Galia, Outfitter Shop, Spirit Healer, Balnia Temple, Draven Pass, Raynol the Elder, which is a guy that joins your group later. Ice Mine, Village of Dorif. And here, this is awesome. It has an explanation of all your items
and stats of items.
Yes, which is huge. Like, to just be able to look at it at a glance and be like, is this better what I'm wearing? No. How much is this? No. Or I'm going to town, I want to buy this. How much more gold do I need to farm? You know. And then it also has the stats for the weapons, the shields, and the spells. The spell listing, so it explains what type of element the spell is attuned to. Fire, wind, earth, water. If it attacks all or a single creature, how much magic it costs, what it does. So, yeah, pretty cool there that they give you all that information. And that's it. It just dawned on me. I suppose when I zoom in like that, they can probably see it on screen, can't they? Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Didn't really think of it. I don't know why I didn't, but yeah, there you go. So that's it. That's the rule book. What do you think of rule book?
I really like that it has stuff like that, like the chart with all of the stats and whatnot, and then
I love it when they give you that information.
The chart with hey, this is better than this.
Yeah, that's awfully helpful. I like all this. I like it when they give this many screenshots. They go through and explain all these little town areas.
I really enjoy books with custom artwork, which it has for all its characters.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of artwork in here. In fact, I think it's just the characters, but it does have that custom artwork. There's Raynol. Good old Raynol, it says. Where would our hero be without his concern and sage advice? He is Sahasrala of this game. So there you go. Yeah.
I've started pronouncing his name right.
Sahasrala?
Yeah. But it still sounds ridiculous.
It's so much more fun to be like Sahasrala. I'm going to go ahead and get the game kicked on here, and we'll scroll back to these. Okay. I see them. I hope so.
This is an historic land.
Yeah, the translation on this game coming over to America was not great.
A land where, from time
immemorial.
I was gonna get there.
It's okay.
Ancient legends have been passed down from generation to generation. Some, in order to gain fame and fortune, have visited this land to fulfill their dreams. What?
Local resident of Know Everything, Rob, says, note one thing. If a non-spirit character dies, game over. So don't let your characters die, apparently.
Oh boy. According to the ancient legends, men of valor established 6 kingdoms that look like a G. On the island of Elemen, disputes
it does look like a G.
Constantly among
They established the G kingdoms.
But
what up, G?
That's what I thought.
G!
They're treated as minor matters by the people of these kingdoms. At times, these seemingly minor disputes spilled over. I can't skip this.
Sorry. Oh, that's cool animation, though.
I agree.
The lightning bolts and the rain.
I just wish I could make it faster.
It's a lot of dead people. It's like the Ballad of Pelennor Fields. laid waste. I like the lightning.
It's a lot of lightning.
It was a lot of lightning. There's the demon.
It looks like he's coming out of the background. Like it's a blanket and he's reaching through the blanket like, get me out of here.
Maybe he's coming out of a pool of blood.
Maybe.
Oh, he's coming out of a blood-red sky. He's
The
evil.
sky is bleeding. You wouldn't understand that, would you?
The sky is bleeding.
No, it's from an abridged series.
An anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't understand.
God, it's not even that good of an anime. It's just the abridged series is
Look,
really good.
The only anime I need to know are the ones that are for justice.
Which you haven't watched.
I don't need to. I watched everything I need to know about that particular anime.
What's this anime about? Oh,
For justice!
a lot of people die and there's a girl obsessed with justice.
There you go.
Sylph. Why does that always seem to be like the wind spirit's name?
Because Sylph stands for wind? I don't know. Does it? Is it Greek? Quick, Rob. Make us not as dumb as we are. What does Sylph stand for?
As he looks it up
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm going to look it up anyway. Sylph. An imaginary spirit of the air. It is the wind spirit. So
Cool.
that is why they choose Sylph as the name of the wind spirits. Go figure.
His name is Rooks. Weird.
So I'm going to call you Rook. You also have a very square blue
I'm
hat.
headed south. Is that a hat?
It's got to
It
be
is
a
a
hat.
hat.
Yeah, he's
You
got
can
hair
see his
sticking
hair
out
under
under
it.
it.
That's a bit wonky.
So what do we got? We got... Oh my god. Alright, so that's the gate to town. You can go left or right. Right, we got... The item shop, looks like.
Well, let's just talk to
Yeah.
him. Welcome.
What would you like?
What would you like? An elixir?
Conversation.
I'll just talk to you. If you get some recruits, come back to town and get them outfitted. Would you like anything else?
I like his fat face. Look at his cheeks. They're like... brr.
He looks very happy. What about this place?
That's obviously... That's the armor. How can you tell? He-Man. Look at him. Dude is ripped. And he's wearing plate mail. Breastplate.
Oh boy.
Hey, there's a name I don't recognize on Twitch. Mountain Stars. What is this? This is SNES's Life. We play and
Hey,
review
longsword.
Super Nintendo games. This is the Super Nintendo game Arcana, released in 1992. It's a kind of strange JRPG.
I'm assuming I can't sell anything.
I mean, at the moment, you probably don't have anything to sell. Fortune Teller.
Nope, yep.
Oh, and Healer.
Alright, good to
And then
know.
the end, so this is where you can save your game.
Okay.
That's it, buddy.
Well, I should probably get something to attack.
Well, why don't you I'm pretty sure you start with that stuff, man. Hit start, throw to your menu. Junior RPG? I guess. I don't...
Oh, whoops. I hit both of them at the same time on accident.
What? Oh my god, what did you do?
You didn't see any of this.
Why did you... Wow. Well, at least you hadn't been playing for like 30 minutes or something crazy.
Oh god, we're gonna have to go through the
Game
intro.
over, man. Game over. Hit continue. I played it once. I don't know if I have anything in there. Hey, look.
Sweet.
You're solid, bud.
Why do I only have 30 magic power?
Is that all you have when you started?
I don't think so.
Hit start. Just one button, start, or select. Oh, shit. Nice autosave. Rob says fail horn. Start should be the menu. Well, I agree. It's obviously not doing it. Maybe it only does it when you're in the dungeon area. Off you go, home skillet. Rooks.
Oh, that's an interesting animation. They talk. I mean, Rooks doesn't, but he does.
Yeah.
You've been avoiding me?
Lewis, I don't know what you're doing, but it looks like it's going to make noise.
What's your father, Galnian? I have a different opinion from my father. Yeah, we'll discuss that.
The goal of the game is there's 5 dungeons. He's got to go through 4 of them to collect the spirit cards.
I believe the goal of the game is to win.
And well, yes, to win. How generic statement of you. And then the 5th dungeon, you have to use those 4 cards to vanquish the great evil.
Blah blah blah. Well, yeah, summoned a bad guy. Only rooks can stop them. Obviously.
Well, clearly, Rooks is... I mean, aren't you always the savior? I want an RPG that's like, look, you suck. You're the sidekick.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there are games where they're like, you're the sidekick.
Scuffed.
But I don't know.
Rock on, home skillet. So here's your only isometric view in the game, which you don't even get to control.
I mean, alright.
Like I said, like 95% of the game is this screen right here. And you're in your first dungeon.
Oh.
Huzzah!
It's very Doom-esque.
It is very Doom and Wolfenstein-esque, which I kind of enjoy. Ba-da!
Combat.
So those grows are Earth, which is weak against wind and fire. Blam!
And she's just a fire, so... Oh, it gives me... Ouch. Man, they're kind of garbage.
Well, I think they're magic and support characters, buddy. You're the combat, bro. And you've leveled up! Huzzah! Where's the BFG? Yes, the BFG would be extremely convenient here. So hit start for me real quick. No, select.
Nope.
X or Y? One of these should bring up the damn menu. It said them. Oh my god. Alright, instruction booklet. There it is.
It's just A.
Just A brings up the menu?
Yep.
That's not the whole menu, though. Is it? Yeah, I guess it is. Menu. Or go map. Sorry. That's why I wanted to bring to your attention. So there's a map feature. Now the problem is, so you can see where you began, and see to the left, to the bottom of you is nothing, because you haven't touched that wall. Until you actually like scroll over and touch the walls, it doesn't map it out for you. You have a seizure?
No? He's breathing heavily.
It's like Bob. Our dog is old, sorry. Are we mapping the dungeon on paper? Hell no. Like the game does it for us, why on earth would we map it on paper?
His moves...
It is deliberately slow, unfortunately. But slow doesn't mean bad. Now there are treasure chests hidden in the dungeon, but you won't see them until you basically walk into them. So just keep in mind, if you see like what looks like a dead end, walk down it, because there might be something down there worth getting. I like the card animations for the bad guys when they attack. I mean, they're simple, but it's nice that they did. And I guess your guys' animation is too. I like the wolf. It does like the bite. You see his teeth go at you. You can look around. More bad guys!
It's a pilfer.
A pilfer. See, now, go back, yeah, go over there, because there might be a treasure chest. See? You basically have to walk up on all of them. You got a silver flask. No idea what it does.
That looks oddly like a mimic.
It does. It even looks like it has eyeballs on the top of its card. It's a very strange choice. They're like, everything is a card. Can you play a Pokemon card? No. No, I don't think you can play a Pokemon card, but I wonder if maybe the people who created this game were a little ahead of the game and they knew that cards were going to be super popular later. Or maybe it was made by dudes that liked Magic the Gathering. I don't know. See what you can do.
She doesn't have any magic, but she only does 1 damage. Like, she's kind of useless. Oh.
She made their attributes wind, which is strong against Earth, so even Tifa should be able to damage the wolf at this point if you want to concentrate on the octopus. Oh, 2 points. Look out.
Whoops.
Rob says she has no gear.
Shush.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, Lou. Throw us our
Don't
YouTube.
forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you
Don't miss.
don't miss any new live streams, videos, XS, blah, 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 blah. You get the point, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, come on now.
What?
Your enthusiasm really waned on that one, pal. Alright, off to bed you go. So why don't you pull up your menu real quick? So like Rob said she had no gear, why don't you look up the equipment. It's like he has a short sword. Yeah, that's it. She just got nothing. Yep. Well, what are you gonna do? You can roll back to town real quick.
I can give her a dagger.
Give her a dagger. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, maybe that'll help. That's something at least. Swing on. Get to exploring,
I
bro.
kind of like that map, actually. I like the way it looks.
I like that it gives you a mapping feature. That way you don't have to do it by hand. Because I grew up playing things like Zork, and you had to draw your own damn map. Like, it was always a weird conversation to have with your parents. Like, hey, next time you go to the office store, like, can I get some graph paper? I need graph paper.
Saurian. Ooh.
She actually do some damage. 11? Hey! A Saurian. What does a Saurian do, you think?
I don't know.
Is it a lizard person? Is it a Cthulhu thing? Rob says I would go to town and get armor. And you may need to go to town, frankly. Not gonna do you any good if you die in here. The battle music's not bad. It's not like amazing, but it's decent. Herbs. You got the dank bud. Yeah! That good old JRPG, walk a foot, fight a monster. Walk a foot, fight a monster. Ain't that the way of it? I like the teeth. It's like bark, bark.
Alright, how do I leave?
You have to go back out that front door that you came in. So, if you don't remember the way there, check the map. Because sometimes you need the map, the map, the map. On the map. There you go, you remembered. Good on you. So you can roll back to town. You can also hit up the inn, rest, get everybody's health and magic points back. And then, yeah, see how much money you got, maybe hit that armor up, see what you can do about it.
I only have 200 gold pieces.
That ain't much. You ain't buying much. I mean, you can get soft leather armor for Rooks and Tifa at least. It's better than nothing. Yeah, Tifa can't wear much. I mean, she'll wear robes, I guess. But robes is gonna be 150. You ain't buying weapons. There you go, soft leathers.
Sorry.
So at the bottom of the screen, the RDAST, those are the eventual members of your party. So Rooks is you, and then blah, blah, blah. Tifa's on the end. So that means that that's who can use that item. So you see the ghosted characters, or those characters can't carry that kind of item.
Alright.
Well, they can carry it, they can't use it.
Okay. That's an interesting feature.
That you can trade stuff.
Yeah.
It's convenient when you come to town later and you're actually like upgrading. Yeah, probably gonna want all that stuff. Now remember to equip your items, because chances are it didn't equip them for you. Yeah, it did not. So you gotta back out and select Rooks, yeah.
This is such a kind of garbage
Interface.
interface, yeah.
Yeah. So go to the inn.
I did.
Oh, well then you're good. Rock on. Carry on, my wayward son.
Will there be peace when I am done?
Unlikely.
Yeah, you're right. There'll always be another bad guy.
Always, always. Let's break right. Let's check out what's down that way.
Well, I want to finish the map entirely.
And you're missing this corner. I think that actually may be the worst part about that mapping system. Is because I know for a fact, you, me, a lot of our friends, as soon as you realize that that's how that map works, you're going to go, I'm not done until I complete the map. And so you're not willing just to
Like,
skip
I need
things.
the entire map.
Yeah, you do. You're like, I have to get every square on the map. The slimes hit you with their pseudopods. Or they just die.
Slimes are kind of garbage. Ow.
I want to see the slime attack. Come on, slime. It does! It's like, blah! I like the animation for the slime. It looks like it sneezed at you. I'm pretty sure I've sneezed things that look like that.
I mean, I guess I'm leveling up. That's the good way to look at this.
And eventually you will get to the point where you're just going to one-shot kill everything down here, too. So this is just the grinding section where it's kind of a pain in the butt, but you got to go through it, I suppose. Too bad you can't just clamp a thing at the A button. Let it roll.
Would be useful.
I think you might want to try not to hit every single one of them.
I have to.
No, you don't. Oh, you're terrible. Oh, goblins! Little pig-faced goblins. They kind of look like Ganon from Link to the Past. What? Am I wrong?
You're absolutely correct.
You're damn straight I'm correct.
Oh, he dodged.
That bastard. It sneezed on you.
I'm not entirely sure how this attack order works.
I don't have any idea. I mean, at least you love. People leveled, right? Like, that's
Slow.
good.
Yeah, but it's slow.
I mean, yes, it is slow. I don't think you're gonna be able to avoid that, though, Bubby.
There's so many. What are you looking at?
Just checking out the thing. Making sure everything's still functioning correctly, you know. It definitely has that same kind of Final Fantasy music to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm almost... that sounds so much like the Final Fantasy music. I wonder if it was like purloined or made by the same people. Some of the same people.
Well, there was no chest in that dead end.
Well, I mean, there's not going to be one in every dead end.
I guess. I have a feeling this is almost the way I'm supposed to go.
You don't say. So,
I don't want to go to the way I want to go.
you ready for me to just butcher some names? So the music for Arcana was done by Jun Ishikawa. Not the same person that did a lot of the Final Fantasy music. However, it is the same person who did the music for Kirby. So... Look at you mapping stuff.
I kind of want this to be a dead end.
Why?
So that I can say I've mapped out.
You win. A sleeping bag.
It heals all of my HP and MP. I'm assuming mid-dungeon.
Yeah, it's like the tent from Final Fantasy. So I did play this game when I was a kid. And I don't remember it being this much attack intensive, but I really don't remember much about it other than I enjoyed the dungeon crawly aspect. And I think my child mind, because I played this probably when I was 10 or 11. Like, I had heard of Magic the Gathering, but I'd never played it, and since this was cards, I had kind of assumed this was what Magic the Gathering would be like. I was hella off, obviously. But it doesn't change that that's what I thought.
Left to right.
I don't know, what's your map look like? Probably go right, just see if you can't map the whole right side of the dungeon out.
Can I make that smaller?
No. Can you even move it? No.
No.
No, you can't.
Alright, go right then.
Sure, knock yourself
Left
out.
to right.
I don't care. Apparently it's just a big loopy-loop. Oh, except for that part. You know, where it's not a big loopy-loop.
Well, I have to map all of it out.
Oh my god. It's gonna be a brutal 3 days of gaming. You demanding to map out the whole thing. It feels simpler to me than Final Fantasy does. I mean, I'm sure it's not. I mean, it's...
Oh, there's so many.
Maybe it's time to stop mapping out the entire thing. Seems like every time you turn around, they attack you. What do you say, Einstein? Hi, everybody. I'm Joe. This game attacks you a lot. Could I replace you with a sock puppet?
Yeah,
Awesome.
probably. I feel like it'd be almost as entertaining.
Attack. Attack. No. 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 Right. I feel like you probably chose the right direction here.
Yeah, I know. Which I kind of didn't want to.
I know. You wanted to, like, explore everything except for the right direction so that it would all be done. Does it look like she has a big heart on her chest, or do you think the front of her, like, one piece is, like, open, and that's her cleavage?
I don't know. If she has a big heart on her chest, it's not the first character I've seen with a giant heart on their chest.
Really?
Yeah.
What else?
His name is Giorno Giovanni.
More anime?
Yes, you should look him up.
Oh, Jesus, why? What is it?
Giorno. Yep, that's him.
What? Why?
Go to the right. There you go. He just has a giant heart on his chest.
What in the hell are you watching?
It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That's
from part 5, Golden Wind. That's not. That's
Bro.
an edited image.
I question your choices at this point.
That entire...
Did you dead end? You did. You went the right way, which is to say you went the wrong way. But that's what you wanted.
That entire part is questionable at best.
Dude. Anime in general is pretty jacked up, so... Like, what happened there? Is that part of the show?
No.
Jesus.
People make memes out of it because JoJo's Bizarre Adventure just is a meme.
Dude has like 92 abs.
Yes. Everyone in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is ripped. Like, if you just look up JoJo, it'll pull up like half of them, and all of them are ripped.
I probably don't want to, do I?
I mean,
Why?
eh.
Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to look through all this. What?
Out of context, that image is weird.
I mean, you think?
His stand's ability is whatever it punches and breaks, like when it can choose to reverse the time of it.
Alright,
so
bro.
what he does
No,
is-
just play the game. I don't want your explanations. I don't want your creepy Japanese fetish. We're gonna let this go. We're gonna concentrate on Arcana. Yeah, you've lost. You, sir, have done things. Ba-da-da, ba-da. Hey, look, it's the level 1 map.
Oh.
Well, the bad news is there's a lot of stuff. I mean, you went the right direction to get to the end point, but there's a lot over on the left you ain't hit. Chop chop, let's go. Let's finish this floor before we cut the stream in 20 minutes.
Oh boy.
I feel my Final Fantasy pain.
I like action RPGs. Not turn-based. It's part of the reason I haven't played really any Pokemon games other than Sapphire.
And martial arts character. Ah, see? Tifa was a character from Final Fantasy VII. I was right. Spelled differently, but doesn't change that I had the right name. That poor rat face.
They haven't seen it.
They don't need to. That poor dog. They wouldn't even be able to tell on stream. Ooh! A new monster. He's gonna crush your face. Although, yeah, wind should be good against Earth, right? Wasn't that what it was? Yes, wind should be good against Earth. Nice. Is he even hitting you?
I don't know.
Every time he attacks, it's like, is that the best you can do? Oh, yeah, there he hit you. I mean, she has got some spells at this point. Like, I saw earlier it said she gained Paralyze, and now she's got Flee. It's like, you do have magic, and Rooks has magic at this point too, I think, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Well, it just said he learned, like, Attack Interrupt or something. Attack from behind.
Decided that Rooks is too low of health.
Would it help if we put some Legend of Zelda? Boop 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 boop. Or we could jump to Nintendo 64. Hey!
Hey, over here. Hey.
Hey!
Listen.
Hey,
I
listen!
hate Navi.
Oh, I can't wait to get that game again. That should be here in
It's a
another week.
great game, but God, Navi is. So annoying.
Hey, Trey, how's it going? Thanks for joining us again tonight. Yes, the rat boy, the poor dog with the rat face. What are you doing? Come here. Yep, just walk across him. Come on. Yeah, he's not gonna bother you. Let's go. Come here.
No, my controller.
Oh! Oh!
You have upset
You
him.
struggled. Yeah, there you go.
Come here. Hey. Shh. No, we're moving you out of the middle.
Yeah, he immediately lay back. He's like, damn, I should have never got up. Aww.
I picked him up and he was fine.
He was pissed at me for moving first place.
Hi.
Where the hell did you go? You're on that first corner, huh?
I believe.
Yeah. You're like right there.
Huh? Oh.
You need like a pointy stick.
Yeah. I am.
Gotta move on. Better now. Better now.
I think Tifa can like deflect attacks.
Well, why don't you open up a magic menu and see what they do? Like Tifa could heal. I think you can heal out of combat too. Yeah, she has heal 1, paralyze, and flee. I think Rooks has heal 2, for God's sakes. There you go. I mean, it did use like half of your MP, but healed you up full, that's for sure. Bling. His Sylve ain't
Did that
even
use
touched.
any MP?
Yeah, it used 16 or something. She had like 40.
Okay.
Yeah, but the point is it healed you. Where'd you turn? You turned at the wrong place, didn't you?
No, I turned at the right place.
You sure?
Yes.
Ooh! A
Gurgian.
Gurgian?
Which is definitely just a manticore.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a manicore. Snake head.
It's a
Snake lion. The other head should be a goat once you kill that wolf.
Yep.
There's the goat. Or actually, that's a dragon, isn't it? Yeah, that's a dragon head. Not all manticores are the same. The other head should be a goat instead of a snake head. Ooh, new slimes.
Oh, red slimes.
It's an ochre jelly.
Oh, wait. Wind magic is bad against fire.
Yes, yes it is. Gel B. Gel D.
Man, if only there was one more to be jelly.
That would just be satisfying, wouldn't it? Like, inexplicably, so I'd be like, why is that so funny? It just is. Better.
Where am I going?
You want to roll this entire hallway. And then left and left. Ooh, lizard people.
It's a lot of...
Ooh, you got hit by like lightning or something.
A lot.
Now, what do you got for magic? What can you do? Oh, what about cards? You have cards. What do your cards do? What are they? Mostly fire. What's weak to fire? Fire is weak to water. Use a water card. Just one. Slap one out there. It's kind of a big deal. You only have one of each card, didn't it?
I don't know.
The rulebook didn't explain anything about how the cards work.
Oh.
Yeah, the instruction book doesn't say anything about cards.
You know what I hate doing?
What's that?
Farming and grinding in games.
Yeah, that's why RPGs kind of suck. At least ones that aren't well designed to like let you appropriately level just through general progression. Like that's one of the reasons I never could stand some video game RPGs. It's just like, I mean, it's like when we played, geez, what was that game we just played? Wonders of East. Like, it's not built to level you appropriately through just basic progression. You have to just sit there and grind the piss out of everything. Second to last tall, turn right.
So it's 1,
Keep going.
2, 3. There.
This one. In case you didn't have enough combat.
Nope, not at all.
He put some extra combat in there for you. This is how it feels to watch me play Final Fantasy, isn't it? It's deathly exciting. Yeah, in the end, I definitely like action RPGs better. Like, Ys wasn't that bad, other than the grinding sucked, but it was active. And then same with Lagoon, and obviously Link to the Past. You were doing stuff the whole time. You didn't have to, like, freeze frame for the combats. Which is kind of irritating, yeah. The good news is we know you're almost there. Does Sylph have magic now? What can she do?
She can make all of my dudes.
Air. I know, but like, did she do anything else yet?
Don't think so.
No. Yeah, it was worth a thought. Lightning, yeah. It's something. A little lightning back at you. No, dog, what are you doing? There you go.
He's learned.
He has. Took him a while. Knocking the machine off like 5 times. Tifa can use Flee. You can try and run away.
What does Flea even do?
My guess is it gets you not enough MP. I don't know. Let me look up in the book. Make sure Flea doesn't like take you out of the dungeon or something. That would suck having to go back through it.
I just tried to retreat and it said there is no escape and then just let them take their turn.
Aww. That sucks.
Is Tifa like immune to lightning?
I don't know, but she better heal at some point. She's gonna die. You don't want to die. That's game over, Rob said.
It's so mind-numbingly boring.
I heard your RPG didn't have enough combat, so I put some extra combat in your combat. Oh, he loves it. It's the worst. No, it's not the worst. We've definitely played worse. It's not Draken.
You're right.
Yeah, it plays better than Draken. At least you can defeat these dudes. Although Draken didn't throw that many random encounters at you. But in my defense, I didn't play Draken. I just kind of experienced Draken. It's like Beige. You don't get Beige. You experience Beige. Experience Beige. Oh, yeah, you could just use some herbage on Rooks.
What I'm trying to do, but I don't know how.
Inventory. Item. Herbage. Hit the spliff and be healed. There you go. Ooh. The Iron Guardian. Wham.
Ouch.
Now it might be worth trying out Rook's whole attack impair thing and see if it like makes his attack weak. Yeah. So now next time he hits, you see how much damage he does. Maybe he got significantly weaker. Well, he missed. That's a bonus. Look at you, 20 points. Hell, you did 50 last time you hit him. Yeah, it's still a lot of damage. I wonder if it only works for like the next attack or something.
Who knows? Dude's got a lot of health, and it has been a while since Rooks has attacked.
I mean, it's a golem. Golems tend to have a lot of health in RPGs. I mean,
They're just really slow.
Right, like most of the golems in D&D are over 100. Hey.
I'm gonna need to give Rooks another health.
I mean, at least you got some.
Or should I just use a sleeping bag?
I would save the sleeping bag. See if you can make it all the way to the end and then sleeping bag right before you hit the boss.
Okay.
You're almost there. Just gotta go around this, turn right, and then takes the next right.
Oh, every time I step, Sylph regains health.
Oh, she's awesome. Why doesn't everybody else do that? Pull open your map?
No, I know where I'm going. Look at Sylph's health.
Oh.
Sylph's health.
You're just burning time, letting it regain her health. So this is another loopy, and then on the other side of this loopy, there should be an exit or a boss. One of the two. So turn left. Ah, yeah, there you go. Something stung me. That's strange. There's nothing here that could sting you. And you're dead! Oh! The sorcerer! I.e. the Pope. Oh, you have to fight him first. I told you to use your sleeping bag before you came in there. Look at you. Generous use of the save state.
If it works, it works.
Not lying. Not denying.
Ouch, something stung me.
I'm not touching you. You're gonna have to jump up here on your own, psycho.
Come here.
Wigged out when I touched you
Come on.
earlier.
Oh, it's you.
Silence! Attack them!
Oh, my leg.
You didn't even tell her to use lightning.
No, she just...
She's evil. Yep. She's secretly evil. No, that dude's there. My guess is the answer should be no. Alright, so you hit yes, I'll join you, and he attacks you. My bet is if you hit no, he also attacks you. Yep, that is a 100% demanded fight.
Sweet.
What? I can't move. Tore Sylph's card because she died.
I don't think I'm supposed to win this.
Yeah, that would be my assumption as well. It is clearly designed to knock you down.
As they do progressively less and less damage.
Yeah. It's dangerous!
Oh.
250. Dude, you just got Tala. From Final Fantasy. Smotes everybody. An obstacle has entered here. Ah, excellent English translation. Who's that dude?
You've awakened. Where am I? Who are you?
It's the cleric of the group.
There's Axis.
What? Oh hell, it's 10:05. Well, let's finish this. Let's finish this bit of
Dialogue.
dialogue, and then we'll knock it off. Pretty sure Sala is a paladin.
Paladin or a cleric?
Could be a war cleric, yeah. Alright.
Okay, how do I
say-
fix Sylph?
I don't know that you... I'm sure there's a way to do it, but... Either way, we save state. We're rocking it out for the night. So thanks a lot, guys. Rob and Trey and Mountain and everybody else for joining us and watching us tonight as we played the first round of Arcana. We'll be back on Wednesday night for game number 2. See how this game progresses. So that's it. Everyone, thanks again. Have a good night.
See you guys.